Hey everyone, this is Kimora Widmer with RodeoKids.com, WildChild Headstalls, and the Performance Pony Company. I wanted to share with you today a little bit of what I've experienced. I'm out here on this 4-year-old. His name's Bernie, and he's coming along really well. I really like him. But he's been getting just a little stiff in the bit. I've been roping on him some and haven't really been paying attention to the horsemanship side of it as much as I need to. And I thought today, well, we're going to fix that a little bit. We're going to tune him up a little, do a little wall work, get him lightened back up in the mouth, get his feet moving again. And I was struggling. I had this little ported bit in his mouth that he's been pretty comfortable in, but he just wasn't coming around to it. Every time I turn him, he'd just kind of stiffen up a little. And his teeth are done, and he just had a chiropractic adjustment. So I'm thinking that pain and teeth are out of the picture. So I'm, on him, I'm thinking, man, this little horse knows better than this. What's going on? Maybe I need to try something different. So I decided that I was going to put a Hackamore on him because he clearly just was not understanding when I was pulling him around in this shorter shanked ported bit. He just kind of braced up against it and he didn't like it because he didn't understand what exactly it was I was asking him to do. Now there's probably other bits I could have tried, but since I live with Tana Renick, she taught me about the WildChild Hackamore and more about this JD Hackamore and just how those hacks can make a huge difference. So I threw this on him and tooled around with him a little bit and made sure he got used to it, and I'll be darned if it wasn't the trick. Just giving him a new canvas, giving him a new way to communicate because the ported bit just wasn't doing it. The chain gag that I had on him before, the 3-piece Ed Wright bit, they hadn't been doing the trick. So I threw this Hackamore on him and he started coming around really well. He stopped, he licked his lips, he understood what I wanted. So don't be afraid to try that. These Hackamores, I used to think that they were crazy. Like, I would get nervous when people would be like, oh, I'm gonna run him in a Hackamore. I'd be like, you crazy? Like, all you got is a noseband on that thing. But I've learned since then that that's not the case, and sometimes it's just the trick for your fire-breathing dragon. So this is a JD Morrow Hackamore. I'm not exactly sure what he calls it, but it's one of my favorites, and I think that every single person, whether you're a barrel racer or a team roper or whatever, should have this in their toolbox. You might not use it all the time, but it's such a good change in canvas. Just gives them a whole different feel, new pressure points, and it gives us a chance to readjust and go back to the drawing board with how to communicate with these horses. So you always want to have a headstall that fits. This is a WildChild Headstall, so it's got the shorter cheek pieces so that on your horses that have these Hackamores that sit up higher, or your long purchase bits, then you can adjust these accordingly. See, he's got extra holes to go on. I don't know if he has it on both sides. He doesn't have a very big head. Yeah, he's got another hole over here too. So this is a really nice headstall to have if you're gonna have lots of different bits. I definitely recommend getting a few of the WildChild Headstalls to go with these Hackamores and long purchase bits. So if you guys have any questions about Hackamores, how they work, there's this JD Hackamore that I really like. Tana has a WildChild Hackamore that's a great tool to have as well. We've got pony Hackamores for the Performance Pony Company, so don't hesitate to reach out. We're here to help you. Send me a message on Facebook, DM me, shoot me a text message, email, whatever you prefer, however you prefer to communicate. I'll do my best to answer your questions. Have a great day and good luck getting these horses in shape because the rodeo season is right around the corner.